when you go to the grocery store and you find a deal that you know you can't can, but you know they're expensive and 50 cents a package is amazing, what do? You buy 10 of them and you get ready to prep them for the freezer. So that's what we're going to do today. At 50 cents a carton, this is way cheaper than a can. So let's make us some pre-prepped mushrooms for all things we use mushrooms for. Stick around, let's go. All right, y'all, the first recipe we're gonna make is, this says cream of vegetable soup. This is in my favoriteest cookbook ever, page 477, and we're gonna do the cream of mushroom soup. So y'all know we can't can dairy, flour, stuff like that, and this has both. So we're gonna make this and freeze it. So it says we need 5 cups sliced mushrooms. Okay, so these are 8-ounce packages. We need 5 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now it says slice them and do all the things, but they already are, so we're just gonna wash these off. Will you grab me some thyme?
Haven't perfected time travel yet, honey. Sorry.
Not time travel.
Oh.
You see it over there?
Yeah, right here.
No, that's lavender. Or that's oregano.
Time.
No. It's right behind the purple flowers. And it's got onions mixed in it. Yes, right there. Yeah. Cute underwear, Greg. Just like 3 or 4. He's power washing the deck, so I don't want to get my feet all wet and then come back in the house. Thank you. Oh my. Greg, that's plenty. Perfect. Yeah, fresh you don't need as much. I said fresh you don't need as much. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Let me see. Oh yeah, look what he got. Woohoo! Oh, it smells so good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
We're making homemade cream of mushroom soup for the freezer. Okay, recipe says cook a bunch of vegetables, which we're just going to cook the mushrooms, fresh thyme, and dry sherry, which I don't have. So now we're going to cook all this stuff up before we stick it in a blender and start making soup. I'll tell you one thing. If you cook fresh versus dried, you know that fresh is just a teeny weeny more potent. So don't overdo it. So this is the fresh thyme. I think Greg's out there talking to somebody, but he's actually singing. And I would go out there and catch him, but the power washer is so loud, you wouldn't be able to hear him anyway. Okay, I think that's plenty. And it said crush it too, so. I just don't want the woody part. Okay. Oh, that smells so good. Okay, we need a little bit of olive oil. And then we're gonna start cooking these down these veggies. All right, so we got, oh, I just threw one on the floor. All right, we got 5 more packs of mushrooms. So now with these mushrooms, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna keep them plain. We're gonna saute them and we're gonna bag them up so we can use them in other recipes. I've got a couple recipes I was looking at in the book. And it looks like we're just gonna saute with butter, and then we're gonna freeze them sauteed. So, and if you hear noise, that's Greg power washing the house. He's got to be outside today. So we're just going to rinse these off like we did the other ones. Get them in a pan. So this is, they were 50 cents a carton. So, and they were 8 ounces. So it's a cup of mushrooms for 50 cents. And we're going to, so this is $2.50 worth of mushrooms. And we're going to turn this into yummy goodness. All right, let's let those drain. All right, this has been going for like, ooh, that's hot. This has been going like, here, let me get y'all closer. Hang on, let me take you off here. This has been going for like 10 minutes. Look at all that liquid. I have not added, woo, I have not added any liquid. Those mushrooms have put off that much liquid all by their lonesome. Okay, we're gonna let them go another 5, and then we'll do the next step. Okay, this is gonna be just our sauteed mushrooms that we're gonna put in Ziplocs. So we're gonna put down some olive oil. And then I'm gonna cut in some butter. Actually, the butter we'll do later because we have to, no. We have to do butter for this. I'm mixing the 2 recipes up. All right, I got this little chunk right here. That looks good. Clean this little butter dish up real quick. That's butter. Then I'm gonna dump in. All right, then these are gonna saute. All right, we'll let those rip. I'm gonna leave the lid off on this one because we want these guys to sweat out. I'll probably have to dump the juice out too. Okay. These guys are unreal. All right. Let's see if the recipe calls for draining them. All right, y'all, this recipe doesn't say one way or the other to keep the liquid off the mushrooms, but I think I'm going to because it's calling for chicken stock in the recipe. And I mean, we just made this beautiful mushroom broth, so why wouldn't we use it? All right, next step is to blend veggies in the blender. I'm going to use a food processor because we want this to be little bitty. Now it says to add chicken stock here. Like I said, depending on how wet this is, I'm just going to add back the mushroom juice because that just looks really good. Okay, here we go. Oh, wow. That looks amazing. We'll hit it with a couple more pulses. That didn't take nothing. There's a couple big chunks in there. I'm gonna get out real quick. Hold your ears. Beautiful. That part's done. All right, let's put a stir on these guys. Oh yeah, they're starting to sweat real good already. Look at that. Let's get them flipped over. And I think the only thing I'm going to put on these is butter. I don't think I'm going to season with anything else because I want these to take on the flavor of whatever we're going to use them in. So, okay. I'll let those keep going. All right, now we're going hardcore. We're going roux. We'll add the mushrooms in, and then I'm going to use half and half today. All right. Let's go in with some half and half. All right, she's sticking it up real good. Now we're going to go in with some of that mushroom. in lieu of chicken stock. All right, y'all, I'm a little on the runny side, so I'm going to put these mushrooms in, and then I'm going to readjust if I feel like I need to do another flour, add some additional thickening agent. I'm a little thick, but I'm not, or thin, but I'm not terribly thin. So let's get these mushrooms in next. Can you believe those 5 cups made it down to that? That's insane. Smells good though. All right, let's get this in here. See, oh, see, I'm glad I didn't add nothing. Look at that. Let's put the rest of that in. That's probably about 1.5 cups of liquid. All right. We're gonna do some salt and some pepper. Wow, look. That's kind of perfect. I used all of the liquid I drained off of the mushrooms. Let me get some salt, pepper, and then I'll put a taste on it. Now, while we were doing this, look at how much water cooked off of these. Look at this. So I'm gonna drain this because I want them to actually saute. I don't want them to boil. So let's get some water off of this. I'm just gonna drain it in the same colander. Be right back. All right. Whew. Okay. I'm gonna turn the fire down a little bit because I'm gonna be busy over here for a second. There we go. Now you can hear them. Now we're not boiling, we're sauteing. Well, let's come back over here. Oh, sorry, y'all jumped. Look at this. All right, let's go get some salt and pepper. All right, let's get a taste test. This recipe said it would make 3 to 4 soup servings, so we'll see. Okay. Oh. Oh, that's good. Okay, done. I'm gonna bag it up. Oh, look at the color on these. Yes, this is what I want. Okay. I'm gonna let these go for a few more minutes. We want some more color on those. Then we'll bag these up. All right, y'all, these 2 recipes turned out amazing. I think I probably got about 1.5 cups of cream of mushroom soup in each one of those bags. So that's right about a good recipe full. I'll link these little bag holders for you in the description and on screen because to make sure that you have an extra set of hands when you're doing this, these bags are fantastic. So as you know, I like to freeze stuff flat. So we flat freeze the cream of mushroom soup as well as the mushrooms. And it just works out perfectly. So now we've got some homemade cream of mushroom soup with non-GMO ingredients. And we've got some mushrooms ready to roll for the next time we need like a pizza topping or something like that. So like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Check out some of our other videos about food preservation. We love to do that. Until we see you on the next video. Bye, y'all.